As a player who is a fan of the current update system of smaller but more frequent game drops for Minecraft, I can confidently say that Minecraft's newest update kinda sucks. Despite this newest update leaving a majority of players underwhelmed, the lackluster impression of this update may actually be a good thing. How is that, you ask? Well, let me explain. First off, to make sure everybody's in the loop on why this newest update sucks, let's take a look at what the update actually is. Minecraft's 2026 spring game drop follows a very similar theme to 2025 spring game drop and focuses on overhauling ambient textures, this time specifically the baby mobs of the game. Every single baby mob variant has abandoned their old oversized head look for an appearance more unique when compared to its adult counterpart. And while these new mob textures are cute, there's one big problem. This is literally the entire update. This drop brings nothing negative to the game. None of the content found inside is inherently bad by any means, but there's literally only one new actual feature introduced, which is the golden dandelion, allowing you to keep mobs in their baby variant forever. So the reason this new drop sucks is because it's just so small and literally only changes textures and adds one new item. There are some other minor things that are useful, like you can now get the sound of a trumpet if you place note blocks over a copper block, and stone cutters can now use deep slate and stone, which is definitely a nice quality of life change. But that is literally it. This update really doesn't add anything of substance, and while I'm all for improving outdated textures, there's no way it justifies itself as a whole drop. But despite the update being lackluster, this could actually be good for the future of the game. I also want to clarify that I love Minecraft, so none of this is hate. This is all because I just want to see the game get better. But the first and less exciting reason this drop is a good thing is simply for the purpose of creating new merchandise. By overhauling the look of every baby mob, this opens up the possibilities for tons of new merch like plushies and minifigures, and while I'm not someone who necessarily cares about this stuff, and I'm assuming that most of you watching don't either, this is still good for the longevity of Minecraft, as it's gonna help support fund the game in the long run, so Mojang can continue to bring us updates for years to come. At the end of the day, Mojang is still a business, and in order for them to keep bringing us amazing content, they need the funding to do so. So if that means they need one drop targeted towards boosting merch sales, I'm not gonna be mad. But selling more merch isn't the only potential benefit of having the spring drop be on the more lackluster side. See, because this game drop is so small, it leads me to believe they are working on something much bigger for this year's summer game drop. By keeping the spring drop super small, Mojang was likely able to allocate a lot of their resources and time to developing the next update, which could be way more enticing. As to what this next update could have in store for us, I really don't know. Although from past drops, people have been speculating that the drop's theme is related to the time of year releases. For example, both spring drops have been focused on simpler ambience changes, while the winter drops have both been focused on features that are a bit more scary and hostile and challenge focused, with things like the Pale Garden and new mount mobs. While it hasn't been confirmed if the drop's theme is dependent on the season, I think it's safe to say that the bigger drops of the year are always going to be the summer and winter drop, as that's when more people have time to play and it's just a better time to market the game as a whole. So the speculation that the spring drop is small to make way for a bigger summer update isn't crazy at all. Another factor to bring up is a new initiative Mojang recently announced, which is their development of a new rendering engine for Minecraft Java Edition, which will allow Java Edition to finally get vibrant visuals and hopefully allow for the longly needed performance boost so many people have been asking for. While I'm sure Mojang does have a separate team working on this engine at all times, I'm really hoping this isn't what they are reallocating resources for, as it definitely wouldn't be anywhere near as exciting as a bigger summer update. Although if it is, I won't argue with it, as if it helps ensure Minecraft Java Edition has a long and fruitful future, I really can't complain. Minecraft's newest update does kinda suck in the sense it's nothing to really get excited about, but there is a chance that this update being on the smaller side could really pay off in the future, whether it's for helping fund future development, more long-term initiatives for the game, or for a bigger content update right around the corner. Personally, I hope it's for all of them, but we'll just have to wait and see. I'm curious to hear what you guys think of Minecraft's newest game drop. Do you think they could have been working on something far more exciting for the future? I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts, so leave any you have down in the comments below. Now, if you guys did enjoy this video whatsoever, a like is greatly appreciated and goes a long way towards helping the channel out, as well as subscribing to ensure you never miss out on another video just like this one. I also now have a Discord server, so if you'd like to get the chance to chat with me a bit more, I'll leave a link in the description and pinned comment below. Anyways, that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.